Do 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 How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel and welcome to Hydroneer 2.2. We're going to be doing some guild stuff today, so I'm going to be earning tokens. I've done a little bit of pieces and stuff like that in this. Honestly, I've just been sort of back and forth doing random stuff. I haven't really done a lot. But what I did do is I bought a couple of things I'm going to be needing for tonight or tomorrow, depending on if I get around to actually building it. I should build it now because it would help. So, I've earned about, what is it, about 5 grand? We don't, oh, okay, I did about 1,000 because I've already bought some core stone piping and put it into the system. And then, so what you'll actually see is there's not many leaks along this path anymore. Like, most of this is leak free, which is nice. And I've done all the corner pipes to this bit as well. Also, I bought in a second one of these. Now this one is attached to tier 2, that one's attached to tier 1, and digging it into tier 2 wasn't too bad. I basically followed the line through, so this is my tier 2 line, and this goes behind my wall, follows this all the way across this wall, and then goes straight down into tier 2. So I've had to do all that as well. And I sort of figured if I got that sorted for now, then when I run the machine, I can go into tier 2 and go, like, I can just turn on tier 2 and not have to worry about tier 1 so much, which is good. Badonk, welcome to the live stream, sir. Thank you very much for kicking by. And then I sort of fiddled around with tier 2 piping. So I made my gap a little bit bigger here so I can walk through without having many problems, which is good. And I just need a couple more drills to fill in this belt. I'm going for like really like close belts on this one because I don't have a lot of room. Now I know there's loads of room and there's loads of mine, but I wanted it all to be in sort of a condensed area because I wanted to make these. I wanted to make all these areas like really nice. So yeah, what is a guild token? A guild token is how you afford core stone piping and some bits and pieces. So what we'll do is we'll go exploring, and I'll show you. Let me just grab my cart and off we go. So I really should have read a map before taking flight. And by the way, guys, thank you very much for everyone joining. Most appreciated. See you here. I've got Badonk, someone I can't pronounce, but thank you very much. Thank you from Greece. Harry's at work. Have a good time. I hope you come home soon. Tiger, how you doing? Noween, yeah, is Nowni. Yes, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. And Rainbow Lord, how do you get that set up? I built it. Like the last, if you go through the last like 3 live streams, what do we do? Like 15 hours worth of building. That's how we got it. I didn't cheat this. I've been playing it normally. Hybrid Gravy collab when? Game Gravy. We don't know, mate. Send me a DM and we'll have a chat. You can do that on Discord or something. Let me just have a look at your channel, because so we've actually got like, see if the actually content might be all right. Game Gravy. I'm only seeing Gravy Catman when I type in Game Gravy. Let me just filter by channel. Ah, there we are. 603 subscribers. Not bad. And you play Hydroneer. That's good, man. I can give you a couple of pointers when it comes to thumbnails. They're a bit busy, if I'm going to be brutally honest. So the whole thing, when it comes to collabs, I don't normally do collabs at all. I always play single player, mainly just because, yeah, it's one of those things. Okay, so far I have 5 missions for guild, 6 missions for guild tokens. So there's one up the road from me, and then there's, wow, okay, we need to go. We need to make some guild tokens. Are you the one with the guild token, mate? No, you're a tomato, right? Guild token? I don't suppose you can grab me this. Yeah, 5.5 weight in. That's cloudium. We'll take it. Basically, guild tokens are earned by doing stuff for people, a bit like farming tokens, but we're doing it for guild tokens. And guild tokens are literally a way of how we earn stuff to get core stone. Mr. Games, how you doing, buddy? Alright. I don't want to do that one. No, you can keep that one, mate. £4. Actually, that's probably really simple. Like, are we auto saving? Fantastic. Josh Henning, welcome to the live stream. Do you know the new game Wall World? Yeah, I think I've seen it. But it's Hydroneer, but okay. I don't want to take that mission. I don't like doing those. My brain is busy and it shows in the thumbnails. Just trying different stuff. Try experimenting and such. You know how, yeah, no. So my advice, if you want my advice, I didn't really pay attention to much, but if you want to have a chat about YouTube and bits and pieces, find me on Discord. Oh, screw off with your weights of ore. I don't like doing them, but they're worth the tokens. They're 155. Actually, no, they're not. We want big wads of tokens. I removed all mine because it wouldn't let me get the achievements. Yeah, so that's the problem. If you've got mods on, it won't let you.
I don't suppose you can grab me this.
That's better. We like that. Tar, mate. Right, let me have a look on the map. I'm not buying it. I'm just going to look. Okay. Where's a bit of shade? Right. So we've got those three. Got that one. One's up in Bastion's Keep, so we should be right. Hey, nice to see you're streaming. I was actually wondering what to do with the rest of my evening. Yeah, same. That's why I'm streaming. Funny enough.
I don't suppose you can grab me this.
Oh, we'll take that. £16 of cloudium. You got a deal there, matey. That's worth it. We like that one. So let's get these in. And then we'll just go for a flight back home and then we'll start building. I'm terrible at digging. We're all terrible at digging until we learn how to do it properly. That's literally how it is. You just do it and then you get better. It takes time, but you do. Do you have any tips for getting farming tokens? I'm always getting 506 tokens at a time. Oh, 5 to 6 tokens. No. It does seem to be that the farming might actually be a little bit broken. Like, so the tokens don't come in as much. There's a task you can do for the king. So you get the king's quest. That'll give you like 4,500 tokens, which is how I got mine. This pile. That one there. But how I grew all this was... I started off with tomatoes. I grew a field of tomatoes, and then grew another field of tomatoes. Bought some carrots and do another load of carrots and stuff. And you just sort of keep going. But nobody I think when I was doing it, it's broken because I was only giving like tomato quests out. So I bought all of this stuff just by doing tomato soup. It was painful to say the least. So I've got to do these now. So we need 6.5 gram cloudium bar. I don't even know how much cloudium I've got. That one. I haven't got any cloudium. Oh, that sucks. Well, it looks like I'm running the machine for a bit then. Right, let's just do it all. Tier 2, Tier 1. Fantastic. And then we'll just run it like a beast. Let's go, baby. You know what time it is. Okay, so we haven't got any cloudium. So after this, we will have. Not a problem. I needed something to distract me from home prices building a house. Wow, okay. I'd love to build a house. Right, so whilst that's doing, whilst I've got these quests to do, which is going to suck. So I need cloudium, unfortunately. And that's a cloudium bar as well. All of my quests are for cloudium. Can I have a voice chat on Discord? No, I don't normally do voice chats on Discord, but what I do is if you send me a DM, you can send me messages there and then go from there. I don't normally talk to people voice chat because, number one, my mum always told me never talk to strangers. So that's why it's always good to have a chat like with text because you sort of get to know someone quicker. And number two, it's more of a sort of, I don't really have time. You know, with kids, wife, looking after things, doing this, that and the other. Voice chatting is very hard for me to keep up with. So that's just the downside. Right, let's get this bad boy set up actually, because I've got this here. That doesn't need to be triggered. That's interesting that decided it was just going to pick it up because it was. Rightio. If you were to get out, anyone wants to chat over voice. Yeah, sometimes I'd get to a point where sometimes it's like, you know what, maybe I should talk to people, blah blah blah. But like a lot of the time, I normally go through DMs because it's easier to reply with someone on text, you know. And I think a lot of people then understand it. It's just the way it is. Right, okay. So I need to set up a lever that's going to trigger these magnets, basically. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'll figure it out as we go. I know what I should do, but it's space. That's the problem. Because I need magnets to sit along this way. I've got to work it out because I've never had this problem before. Like, I've never had a saw in my build before because, well, we've never had the saw before. So I've got to work on where everything's going to go. Okay, so if we wire all this together, I'm gonna have to. I want to do this separate as well. I'm gonna have to. I think I may have to have a major rethink of my build quick. Well, like, not quick. I might just do this like over the next few days. I might just go, right, I need to change this, and this, and go from there. What I would like to do is I would like to set these all up separately. I think it would be better, personally. I had my first multiplayer test with last night, and all I can say is expected so much more. Totally bumbled. Oh, bummed. What, the multiplayer of this? Yeah, the multiplayer is I think it's down as yet to be desired. I think that's the best way to describe it. Really? It's probably the reason why I haven't really done multiplayer. I know people like to play multiplayer on this, but I don't. I mean, Hydroneer is not exactly a difficult game. You can play a lot of the. You can do everything single player, and it doesn't really worry. So we should be right. John, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for kicking by. Much appreciated to see you, man. So yeah, I'm gonna set this up. I don't know when. I know I need to because it's all part of the process, but I feel like I've cut my own sort of like throat a little bit by putting things the way they are. So what I might do is I might redesign this end piece. So instead of going that way around, I might change it so it goes this way, and then the saw can just sit here and cut bits off from here, and then the rest of it can just loop around and go there, because this is sort of in the way of what I want it to be. And then I don't know, the rest of it is not too bad because I can move this around wherever I need it to. This is literally just for cutting blocks over and over again. So I could put that somewhere else. This I feel I need to change. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then it's build up of tier 3 and tier 2 really. Tier 2 is chugging along quite nicely now. Like, well, I put in a couple of extra drills down here, but at least it looks like it's an actual build now. I haven't turned any of these on, by the way. And I know some people are going to go, but you give advice to plug all these together, yada yada. It's like, yes, I know I do, but when it comes to setting this up and everything, I'm trying different things all the time. And there we go. Is this in creative or normal? I mean, technically it's in normal. I used creative to get my thing, but apart from that, we'll be alright. Yeah, I started putting lights in as well. It's looking a little bit nicer. Oh, I'm building everything by hand though. The only reason why I went into creative was to get the hourglass and the flying cap. Everything else I've done by hand. Everything else. You can watch the other 15 hours worth of live streams if you really want. I want to say thank you very much for Jared Bish for subscribing. Thank you very much, sir. It's most appreciated if you are watching. For all the people out there who are just sitting back, chilling, thank you very much for just being here. It's nice. Right. So, what I want to do, preferably, I need my belts to go this way. Which is going to be, which isn't too bad. And then we can move this. Personally, I want the sword to be about here, really. Oh, how are we going to do this? I'm new to the game. I'm like 45 hours in, trying to get better at it. Close to 150 cloudium, so not far off a tier 2 drill and a harvester. Honestly, you're probably better off going for a bigger setup to start with, because relying on one harvester sucks balls. Honestly, that's just how I see it. See, I want that conveyor belt to go this way. That's a lefty. That's a lefty. I need a righty. I actually need a righty conveyor belt. Is that a righty? Yeah, he's a righty. Fantastic. That's the way we want it to go. Right, okay, so I need it to go this way. Oh no. Oh, I put it under. That's alright. We can get that back out. No, that is fine. Okay, we need a straight. Okay, so I think the way this is going to have to be, in order so it can be programmed, I'm going to have to change it around so the saw's facing the other way. So the cut-offs go this way and then the rest of it goes this way. I think that's how it's going to have to be. Okay. Right. That's fine. So now I need... This is why I keep belts around as well, by the way. I need to turn that into a T. Actually, hold on. So that can't. Okay, that stops going that way. That's fine. But we want that to go this way. This one. I know what I need. I need piping to go this way, but I need it to split here as well. I need a T. I do need a T-pipe. Right. Cobble in ice. How does Hydroneer have to fit if you have a free? Where did you get the cobble floor? Yeah, it's up at Icehelm. I like it. I'm personally out of like most of the things that are in this game, I actually really like the cobble floor. It's good for driveways. I know people might think I read into it a little bit more, but I mean, when I built my last build, the driveway was pretty cool, so that's why I like it. Okay, I need more straight pipe. We got a few more to get. I don't need many, so I'm just gonna walk this. And we'll cork the end up as well. I'm going to need a cork. Actually, I've got a spare cork. We're fine. Right. And at the moment, that's just running. I generally don't care right now. as long as it's getting enough, and then I can build the quests that I've got, and then we can go and buy a few. I don't really want to buy core stone right now, but yeah, I'm about a quarter of the way into my build when it comes to core stone. Core stone's a lot of work, it really is. Really what? So we're going to go that way. Saw's going to cut off and go. Actually, I've got to work this out. So the saw, I need it to face that way. No, I need it to face this way. So it's going to come off this way. It's going to cut, and I'm going to throw it straight into a bucket, and then the bits are just going to go around this way. That's fine. Okay, so I need another corner. Brilliant. Okay, now we need my cork. The guild tokens are a lot easier. Oh yeah, guild token. Is cobble really an ice helm? No, it's outside ice helm. There's a shop. Where's my hat? Okay, so I know you can just about see it in the distance, but that's ice helm. And right opposite Ice Helm, there's a stone building right where my cursor is. That's the shop that sells that flooring. And all the the stone walls and stuff like that. Core stone is cloudium. No. So core stone is a different element. It's this one. This is core stone. That's cloudium. That's shard, iron and gold. That's core stone. This piping is all core stone. I love the. I'm going to be honest. My favourite thing about this is the fact that it glows in the sun. So it goes like dark red when there's no sun on it. So this stuff under here, this is like core stone with no sun on it, and then when it's got the sun on it, it goes orange and it glows. It's very cool. And by the way, if you are liking this stream, hit the like button. YouTube is telling me that I have to put an advert in now. 20 minutes in, it's like, you need to do an advert. You need to do an advert. I'm not doing adverts. During live streams, adverts do not come on here. They only come on here after the live stream has been done. So if you think that's a good idea and I'm giving you ad-free content that you can enjoy, hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. Right. So that's fine and that's fine. I shouldn't get anything coming off this line now. What I should do is I think I'm going to need some more straight belts. Because oh no, I don't need straight belts because I'm just going to go this way, aren't I? I need a corner for that bit. Have I just got lefts? I think, yeah, I need a righty-tighty. Who misses? No. Fighting the belt. Oh, you twat. Huh? Okay, so then we get the merger. We'll chuck that right there. So that's fine. So anything that's going to come off this line is just going to come straight down here. That's fine. Even though I don't think I need that there. I'm just trying to sort of like work out where everything's going to go now. See, that's fine. So that's going to go that way and that's going to go that way through the cutter and we're done. But everything that's going to go through the cutter is just going to come up that belt. Why did I do this? Oh, I think I did it because of vegetables. Yeah, no, that makes sense actually. Okay, cool. This one. I don't need this because if I'm going to cut stuff, I was going to do it on this one. So that's fine. We can get rid of that. It means we can use the belts. Yay! Right. That one's done, and that one's done. Fantastic. So with the cable, what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop it round, so it literally comes out to like here. So the rest of this, actually, if I bring it out to here, then the rest of this setup can be built, and that's what I'm sort of aiming for. So if we bring that to there, and then we're just going to loop over that. Let me just get a corner, and then we can narrow down the sort of the yeah. Right, I need another corner. Need a corner. Can you get the gems out? But you can get them out by hand, yes. But the reason why I'm moving all this around in the first place is because I want to set up a magnet run for the gems, which I know doesn't make any sense, but it's what I'm doing. There we go. So that's a spare cable, so we'll put that over here for now. What is the highest profit you have had on a single item? I broke the game. Because what I did is I ran my machine for months. Well, I say months. Like every time I came on a live stream, a bit like now, I left my machine running in the background for a bit. And then when I say break the game, it's an easy thing to do. What you do is you make a bar of stuff that's so big, and you make another bar of stuff that's so big. And then when you sell it, you actually make Hydroneer count backwards, so it goes past the point of its like maximum capacity, and then it clicks itself into negative numbers. So there is only a maximum amount of profit you can have before that happens, which is a lot of us have done it now because it's just one of those things. It's almost just like a party trick now. Okay, so these belts are running the wrong way, so we need to turn this one this way, this one this way, this one this way. That one is going to go there. That one's going to go... I need that. Okay, can we do it with this one? Yes, we can. Cool. Right. That one's going to go that way. And I need another straight belt. Hey, we got a straight belt. Fantastic. Okay, so then that one can come out of there. With this, I will replace it with a straight one. So the reason why all this is just slowed down and died is because of this loop. So I need to move this loop into this bit so all this belt works. Fun and games for the whole family, from children ages 3 and up. Also, if you're a bit of a donut like myself, this is just not fun. So I need to take this pipe out a second. I need to change that with this, and then oh crap, hold on. Okay, let's take that out for now. Bum, 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 bum. Right. I think we need to turn this into just one loop. So, this pipe. Thank you very much for the 20 spot. Boom to Mad Dog. Thank you very much, buddy. Right, I'm going to chuck this in here for now. And then this is going to sit there. I'm going to bring this forward. This is going to click into that. My brain is just about to stop. Okay, I need that to come out. That needs to go in there. This needs to, actually, I know I need that as a T pipe. And then we're going to stick a cork in this end. Actually, so that can go there, that can go there. A corner, different corner. Go there, so that's going to loop around and go through there. That needs to be a straight. That needs to be there. don't need that one. I need this one. Done. And now it's all running fast again. There we go. All good. Mad lad, mad dog. Wait, didn't you say you wanted to replace the pipes? Yeah. And yeah. To replace all the pipes with core stone is a freaking lot of work, right? The 18k that we earned at the last one, right? That covered this much. So I've replaced all the pipes in this section here, all the pipes to go across there, all the pipes in that top section, and all the pipes underneath here. This is as far as I've got. I haven't able to do all of it, and this is why I keep having to do this. I keep having to like grind in because it doesn't stop. Like there's a lot of pipes to do. All right. So all of this has been changed. I've got one corner there. That's literally the last one. I think that's the last one on this line, apart from here. And then I've got to change all of this to core stone as well. So a lot of work, a lot of things to do basically. And at some point I've got to do a spanner run because I'm going to run out of tools soon. So tool bags are going to need to be replaced. There they are. I do have a spare corner. Now I've got some spare belts. Oh yeah, no, that's what these live streams are for though. If I'm going to be honest, I prefer to grind this game when I'm on live stream. And the reason why is just because it gives me something to do whilst I'm talking to you guys. I'm like, okay, so I get a bit more sort of into it when I'm actually like talking to people. So it does help. Really does. And doing this on my own, I did a couple of the quests, and that's why I've got a grand, and I've done a few of them. But yeah, doing the whole lot. Oh my god! If I use mods on a save, will it count as using? Yes, it does. Any mod, and it all goes bye bye. Right, I'll wait until that finishes. So I'm literally waiting for my machine to finish, and then we're all good. And then we can start looking into doing other things. Well, I mean, we'll start making things soon. Because also opening this up as well means I can bring in the magnets I need to put in as well. Like I said, I want to move this over somewhere as well. So the plan with this, because this is part of my workshop, I can actually bring this over here. Because at some point I do want to put a roof on it and put some walls up and everything else. If I just place it in a better place, it's all good. So I'm probably going to move it to around here. I'll bury the pipe and I'll bury the pipe in underground, and I'll just put it up as a little thing, and it'll be okay. Are we good? I think we're good. Excellent. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. It's a nice healthy bar of cloudium. So that one run we just did 542 pounds. So we've only been running the machine for what, 10 minutes? It's not too shabby. Alright, so I need 6.5 weight of cloudium. Yep. Right, okay, so I need a £7 bar. 7. So, this should work. Bar of cloudium goes... Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to have to boost this line as well at some point. So, bar of cloudium goes up here. Goes up and over. Through the saw. £7 bar of cloudium. That bar of cloudium is now going to go all the way around. And it's just going to go back into the smelter. And there you go. That's how we do it. So that should be £7. That's £7. Stick that up there. All good. So I need 163 pounds of iron. Again, so we hit this. 163. So I need to program the saw for 160. If I do 163, so I always cancel it off by doing that. 163. Enter. Go. There we go. Our human, there is one mod that Steam can't detect, and that won't turn off achievements. It's called WeMod. Yeah, I use WeMod for other things, but technically WeMod it's an app, so it doesn't directly do anything. But still, if you try it, if you get achievements for using WeMod, then go for it. Be happy. But I still think it's just basically the idea of doing it is to not do it. Basically. Right, so cloudium goes on first, iron bar on second, then we smack the crap out of it with a hammer. Where's my hammer? There's my hammer. Right, you go in slot 1, you go in slot 2, there's me hammer, boom. Also, if you play this with, if you do play with mods, and you play with the Build Anywhere mod, you can put the furnaces into this anvil, so the bars will stay heated on their spots. One of my subscribers did it. I can't remember his name. I can't remember if it's Rap Direct or something. Sorry, buddy, if you're watching. I can't remember your name. Right, so that's that one. That's fine. Next, a 16 weight cloudium bar for a dagger. Excellent. So if I just do this. £16 done. Enter. Click. I did see one cool thing though, and I think I might steal it. There was a guy in the Discord, and what he's done is he's raised these up so you've got your buttons, but underneath the buttons he's put programmable lights in, so you can change the color of the light that's on the bar, so it gives it a better indicator of which one's which not a bad idea. So I might have a look into that. Literally only use the mod that tells me how many resources. I haven't got any of them. I'm not using mods. The only things I'm using, so I'm playing this game pretty much legit, apart from I've got the hourglass, because the main reason why I use the hourglass, and I know it sounds like I'm sort of like, oh well, you know, it's this, that and the other, but for me, my glasses are tinted all the time. They're a little bit grey, so I can see quite happily. I'm quite light sensitive. That's why I always wear a hat, apart from being bald, so I don't get the lights reflecting off me. But the lights kill my eyes, so I block light out from the top. And then if I have to use if I didn't use the hourglass, going through night cycle, I have to turn the gamma up. I don't want to keep turning the gamma up, because as soon as it comes into daytime, I'd have to turn the gamma back down. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying. So I get sort of penalised for doing what I do to protect myself, which is fun. So yeah, yeah. Tribbles, how you doing? Right, we're just waiting for this to heat up. I bet that's heat enough. Grab the hammer, smack the crud out of it. Got ourselves a cloudium dagger. We're all good. So that's mission number 2. And he's the guy in Bastion's Keep, so we can do that one in a bit as well. And this one is a guy at Bridgeport, and he wants a £6 cloudium bar. £6. The plus side to doing these missions though is they're worth it. They really are. Like these little missions where you're just doing like a cloudium bar, it's fine. Not bad if you don't mind asking a quick question that jumped into. Go for it. Go. I'm more than happy to try and answer what I can as well. Using WeMod and getting achievements is against the TOS. I'm pretty sure it is, which is why I don't use them. Yeah, it's just another dagger. So that's the 16 weight. So if we do this one first, which is in Bridgeport, Clifford. So that, I think that's the guy that's next to the tool shop. Like, will a 300 weight sword sell for more than 300? Yeah, because the sword you do more on it. So the more effort you put into a build, the more reward you get from it. At the end of the day, I'm not endorsed by it. I mean, people can use what they like. I don't care. If you're going to use WeMod, use WeMod. I don't give a damn what people do. You know, that's up to them. If you want to use WeMod, use WeMod. I really don't care. I use WeMod when it comes to doing some games. Main reason for it is just because at the end of the day, if I didn't use WeMod to do some things that I do, like I use WeMod on Monbazoo. Hence why I never have to drink maple syrup in that game. Hence why I never have to eat anything. I'm using WeMod to keep my character alive, so I don't have to bother. Bastion Keep. So that's Bastion, and this guy is at Ember. Okay, cool. We're good. Heading over there now then. Yeah, that's what the cap's for. You can get it in creative mode. So the way you get it in creative is go into creative, take the cap and the hourglass out of the shop, put them outside the shop, and then I just carry on. You wanted the axe. Okay, there you go, buddy. I know it's a good axe. Tar very much. Right, the other guy's at Bastion Keep, which is this way. Pretty sure it's down there. Herbert. Who wanted this? This isn't Bastion's Keep, is it? This is Burnscroft. There. Medged. Right, let's go. 'Cause I'm a donut. Yeah, oh, there's a well there.
Don't mind me. I'm just mooching about.
I'm just mooching about. Right. There you go, buddy. Good one, that, I know. Thank you very much. Right. Go to the shop. We'll have a look for some more quests. Bonk. So if I take a 300 weight bar, cut it into 3 pieces of 100 weight a piece as a sword, it will sell more than putting 300 into a dagger. Yes. Because you're doing more, you've got more effort going into the sword. So, questions up high. Okay. I know placing booster chambers on the drills does increase its yield if you keep them filled, but what about with harvesters? Okay, so with harvesters, it's a bit of a strange one. I think it's the same rule because it was in when 2.0 came out, we did a load of testing. So the way that it was explained to me was if you fully boost a harvester, there's an extra 10% chance you'll get extra rewards out of 1 piece of dirt. That was how it was explained to me. I never really saw much of an increase, so I didn't bother. All I did was just make sure there was enough pressure running through it. I was just like, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the guy up in Icehelm wants a mission, and there's 2 in Bridgeport. Great. Well, if I'm going to Icehelm, I suppose I better go and take the quest, and then go back and get a drill as well.
I need something specific.
A 16-pound dagger. Yeah, sure, mate. We'll do that. I crashed Hydra ever to the point I had to emergency restart my PC because everything crashed. Yeah, it does that. If you're running, I hate to say it, but if you're running a bit of a potato computer, it doesn't like it. It's a bit sort of, you know, it'll work, but then it might not work after a while. Oh no, I don't want to do a mission for you. Go away. I can't remember the other person's. Might have been that person.
I don't suppose you can
grab me this.
Jeebus! Yeah, we're taking your mission, mate. 172 weight gold bar, 182 iron, and a sapphire for 1500. Get in. Taking it. Right. We've got to go to Icehelm quick. I joined the game with a guy that used practically all the mods and it was quite boring. Yeah, so that I used to run quite a lot of the mods. I used the quality of life mods like extra logic, extra pipes, this, that and the other, because it made builds quite easier. But I didn't like... I know people go, oh well, if you use the mods it's all good. Ones I don't like, I don't see the point of, and I stick to my guns on this. I freaking hate the gold stuff, like the god drill. I mean that's just boring. You know? Nice. £184 worth of gold for a dagger. Get in. We're doing it. We're doing it. And then when I come back up here, we'll drag some more cloudium down here and we'll get another drill. And then we've got another tier 2 drill. It's going to be good. But yeah, so I said, I don't use mods. Not really anymore. If I need to use mods, so this is the reason why I don't use mods, right? Is mainly because everything I need can be done. If I wanted, I can go and get the magic wand and I could just appear stuff in by copying whatever's in front of me. Or I could use the building hat to do massive building. Using mods is good if you're doing like massive testing like I used to. Like you know, building 1,000 drills, I didn't do that legit. I used a mod to bring them all in. When it comes down to doing testing and stuff, I use the mods to bring in the equipment so I can actually make those mods, so I can actually make those builds. This build I've been doing now is all legit. If you go back on the last 3 live streams we did 15 hours worth of live streams in all, well 16, 17 hours in all, and I built all this from scratch. I dug it all out by hand. You know, everything I've done is without machine. I haven't got the mole, I haven't got the prospector, I'm just building and being happy. Generally, this game is a pit for my time. It's just I like it. So I need a 185 bar of gold. Great. Zero. Clean that off. 185. Is it 185? 184. Yeah, so it's 185. Hi Hybrid, I like the more pickaxe types. Yeah, so things like with the more pickaxe mod, I think if I was worried that these pickaxes don't do enough, I would probably get them. I'd probably get the pickaxe mod bench, and I'd probably add like, I don't know, not the tier 3 one or the tier 2 one, but like the next one up, just so I do a little bit more damage, so it doesn't take me as long to do stuff. But I'm not really worried. It doesn't really bother me. I really do need to like push this line. I think what I need to do here is I need to put a booster tank here and then hook it up to this one, so we can just boost this line up. We have got a spare tank. Let me just T-pipe. I'm not really fussed about piping for this. As long as it just goes a little bit faster, we'll be fine. There we go. Speeds up the line just a little bit. It's all good. I think when I've finished this build though, what I would like to do is I'd like to build a conveyor belt that goes across here and then just comes to me so I don't have to do nothing. It'd be like lazy blacksmithing, cool. The 23 pipe makes the belt go fast, the resources go through vertical belts. I haven't really found much the way of that goes through. I'll figure that out as I go. But I feel that there are certain mods in this game, like, I know you're going to get penalised for using them, right? Certain mods in this game should be in the game. Like extended logic definitely should be in the game. Extended pipes should be in the game. The actual castle that the HML loader mod is actually built in should be in the game. You know, useful mods should be in the game. Things like the god drills and the stuff that you just sit and just go, why would you put, oh, this is crap. Why would you do that? I mean, the only people that use them are people who just go, here, look how much money I've earned. I've earned so much money. And it's like, congratulations, you put a crappy mod in that basically makes it just look like there's no point in playing the game. You know, I mean, the one thing that I've advocated in this game really is to play how you want. But it gets annoying when you get, I know it sounds horrible, when you get a new person in, and the new person sees the God Drill mod, and they go, I'm going to install this because it's going to make my game much, much better. They leave the God Drill running for like 10 minutes, and they've got like $1 billion, and you're just like, well, now you've finished the game, congratulations. Now go and do something else. But I think the one thing I've always wanted to do is I wanted to show this game in its light. Good, the bad, the ugly. You know, if you look at my early builds in this game, they were horrific. They were disgusting. But that was just how the game was. You know, and it's improved over time, and genuinely this game fairly runs pretty much well now, which is good. Travis Lapham, how you doing, buddy? And I think the way that I've presented the game has shown it well. You know, I hope I've made this game easier for people to understand. I hope the people who watch this and who play this sort of get the gist of like, actually, it's not that bad. But you know, one of the problems I do have is that it's the people who push the mods up and then be like, well, yeah, I did it because, well, no, play the game properly. You know, do something that's actually going to make you want to play the game instead of hating the game after about 10 minutes. I would be lost to it. Yeah, I just hope that I've helped people, and I hope that me being honest about this game as well, and I'm not biased with it, because if there's something wrong with the game, I generally sit here and have a go at it. I'm not paid by Max to do this. He's never paid me to do this. I never got the game for free when I bought this game off of watching Dre and Diesel. So I'm in the same situation as all of you guys. If there is something in this game that miffs me off, I will talk about it. I will be angry with it. I will show my disgust with it in the Discord. I will have a go at things. Because I'm a customer like you guys. You know? I've played this game enough to know what I'm talking about. I think I've built up enough, I would say, reputation so people can who actually sort of like see me as a sort of authoritative figure, which is quite nice. But at the same time, I bought the game. I'm in the same boat if something goes wrong. If I don't like something, I will say it. Because I genuinely feel that's how it should be. All the gold iron gems I have are worth 2 million coins. Only using the mod that helps me delete resources when they back up. Don't need to use it. If you set up like this, they'll never back up, right? So all you have to do with these, right? Because I'm assuming not using these. I don't know, but if you're having problems with compressors, you have to cable them all up and hit them into a switch, okay? Because when you turn them on, they're on. They're always compressing. When a gem drops in, the door will open, it will drop it in, and it will compress that gem. You won't ever get a backup. But if you're just running off the water, you'll get a backup. And I've been trying to tell this to people for a while now, and it just seems to fall on deaf ears. Or they'll go, well, yeah, but that's what like Real Civil Engineer did, or that's what Dre did. Those people are like you. They're playing the game. Some of them don't understand what they're truly doing because they don't spend enough time playing the game. They don't understand it all fully. You know, they're good at what they do. They're good at entertainment. But then you get sad people like myself or others who are in the Discord who spend a little bit more time learning the game and go, ah, that makes a bit more sense now. So all of my compressors are hooked up to a cable and they're all running through this one lever. As soon as I pull it, they're on. I don't have to worry about it. And that's the reason why you get backups on your gem compressors. When it comes to your smelters, this is the first time I'm using the actual logic smelters, because they get eaten out, they now work, and you don't take damage. So if you're dropping it straight into here, you won't have a problem. And using the actual like tipping smelters, there's always been a little bit of a problem with them, where if you get a little bit of ore that doesn't melt properly, it just sticks to the side, you'll get more and more of a build up inside, and then it just stacks up. As said, it never used to happen to me because I always did certain things, but with these you never have that problem. With those you never have that problem, and if you just hook them up to a bog standard lever, you never have a problem. There's only one issue with the logic smelters, and that is if you're running really fast conveyor belts, like let's say for gold, right? Because gold's in abundance. Where's my iron? I've lost my iron. Oh no, he got stuck. Typical. So he got stuck on a centralizer. That's fair. So the only thing you're going to have a problem with is if you're trying to smelt ore too fast with like gold or iron. I mean, it doesn't happen so much when you get further up the line, but if you're trying to smelt them too fast, as you're smelting it, you'll get one or two drop to the floor, and that's it. That's all that will happen. But with the tipping smelters, if you tip it and it tends to just fall all over the floor, that's when things go wrong. And the amount of times I've had to try and sort of like tell this to people, and it's like, if you just did this, you'll be fine. Okay, you know what? 184 iron, 184 gold. I actually don't give a damn about like getting this one accurate. 184, enter. So I'm just going to put both of them through at 184, because it doesn't matter what those two are going to do. Why is this running so slow? I think it's just because this is cloudium, right? That I should be running this on corestone. How much resources are in those smelters, or are you even mining anymore? Oh, I'm still mining, because I still need certain resources, but the gold, I mean, we're up to £61,000. It's worth 1.2 million. I mine because it doesn't stop me mining. I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm always after corestone. I'm always after cloudium. I need everything else, so I'm just mining until I've got nothing left, basically. But I'll always have stuff. Right. So the reason why I've made a big bar of gold over like the actual quantity is because I couldn't be bothered to change the number. There we go. And he wants a 84 weight sapphire. Okay. Sapphire. I'm going, when I set up my magnets, I'm going to get this, so I'm setting them up the magnets over each one, so if I need like I can just go click and then the sapphire will come up, or the onyx will come up. That's all. Right, and don't forget, gold goes first, iron goes second on this one. So that's gold. But yeah. Don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying the streams, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. If you do want to get yourself a brand new hat, merchandise, and bits and pieces, links are in the description box below. If you want to hit a comment up, links are in the description. You know, there's ways of tipping, there's ways of joining, there's ways of doing everything. And if you join my Discord, then you'll have Badonk has been nice enough to basically rip that thing apart and redo it. My Discord actually has stuff happening. Oh no, I just picked up the wrong scroll. That isn't that one. That is that one. Yeah, so my Discord's had a facelift. It works a bit better. There's a few other bits and pieces in there now. Have you done a video on how to set up the logic smelters? You don't need to. That's the perfect thing about this now, is you don't need to set up logic smelters to knock off certain bars now. This is how I've got it. That will create a bar. It will run through the saw. I've already made a video on how the saw works. So you don't need to know how to set up a logic smelter to be able to turn it into a certain size bar for it to smelt. There's two different ways of doing it. You can either you can do it through just going, oh, okay, it's done 20 bits of gold, it'll create a bar, or you can use the weight thing on it to actually work out the weight and this, that, and the other. I always just sat there and just went, it's too complicated. So I never used logic until now, because with now, all I have to do is pull a lever or push a button, because there's no point. I don't see the point in doing anything else. It just works. Okay, where are we heading first? We are heading to, that's Ice Helm. Oh, actually, I need my cloudium. But oh. It's where I turn the water off. My water should be off. Where the smeg is that coming from then? That's really interesting. Like, I'm not even tapped into a water source. Huh. Let me deliver these quests off and then we'll do a reset. That's really strange. You connected another pipe. I may have connected another pipe, but I have one intake. Only one intake. That is my only intake on this entire build. And that isn't connected. The loops generate infinite... Well, maybe, yeah. Interesting. Righty cokey, Skip. That's very interesting. I'll figure out a way of running this then at some point. It may have to be I'm going to have to kill the line somewhere. Actually might be a... That would be a good place to put a cork. Have I got a spare cork? I've got one there. Ah, I need to go to a shop and buy a cork. Yeah. Right, I'm going to take this with me. And then we're going to go for a flight. And then I'm going to buy a cork on the way home. Right, so there's two in Bridgeport and there's one in somewhere else. So we'll go to the harbour first where that guy is. This is the guy who wanted the necklace.
Give me this and I'll give you my tokens.
It's got a bit of extra gold in it, mate, but that's just because I needed to. It's all good. Not making drills. I forgot to bring my cloudium, didn't I? Give me a minute. Let me just get all this stuff done first, and then we'll go from there. Which one were you, mate? Dagger, made of cloudium. That one.
Thanks. I'm well chuffed.
So, mate, thank you very much. Your next one is at Ice Helm, Clayton. Right, let me just buy a cork first. Okay, so guild tokens are for buying core stone, piping, the new vehicles, and the new tools, and the saw. which is the best tool in the game. Yeah. Okay, so we got ourselves a cork. Let me just go and get my cloudium, and then we'll get another tier 2 drill. I think I've still got enough iron down there. I think I've only got like £7,000 left down there. Not a problem, Gator. Thank you very much for kicking by. Right, what are we up to with cloudium? Skadoosh. 497 should be enough, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this out, stick this in the bottom, and I'm going to stick this back over here. So what I've done is I've cancelled the loop by removing one of the pipes and putting in a cork. So now if I turn on the water, should just work. Well, it's not going to work because I disconnected the pipe, donut. Oh, I didn't buy any tool bags because we are running low. Sorry, I say low. I know you can set up an infinite loop. I know. I can't be bothered. The other downside I have is I wouldn't be able to do it here because of this bit of dirt here. You can't put anything on this edge. Don't worry, I know. Right, so turning this all on. This is now running. This should be running a little bit fast now because it's running on Corestone, not Corestone, cloudium booster, which is fine. Should be okay. Then all this should be working as well. Brilliant. All good. Right, I'll turn this off now. Right, let's go and get another drill. Oh, yeah. We've got to go to Ice Helm anyway, because we've got to go and deliver the sword to him. You don't need to fix your typos. I understand typos, because I do enough of them. My habit for typos is, let's say I'm writing out the word they. I'll put the, and then my brain will go into like space mode, and I'll put a space in, and then the next word has got a Y at the beginning. I do that quite a lot. Right. Let me grab that. There you go, buddy. It's a nice sword. You should go and play with that one. Well, it's a dagger, sorry. Sorry. Right, next we need our bore of cloudium. We got a little bit of cloudium here, so yeah, we should be right. Oh, I'll stick that in the same thingy. All good. We're just going to get my cart. Because I'm up here without my truck. How much iron have I got left? 2,900. Not too bad. We've got three. Actually, we could get another drill. Oh, they're 300, aren't they? 150. Oh, I could get 2 more drills. Let's go. I should just put that one back up there. Well, we need one more, so it's fine. Do 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 be do be do ba 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 ba. And there we go. Right. Now I need to go to the shop so I can pick up some more tool bags. When people say he's riding a drill, yeah, sort of. Am I on the sell point yet? It'll do. Right. Can I reach the... I can't reach it. Let me just grab this first. If you leave a scale and a saw at the top of the ramp, you can cut your ores, but I know. I don't need to though, because why do I need? I can just pick them all up and I'm alright. I used to do it anyway. Like I used to use the table saw. Table saw was a good mod. Should really just buy the tier 3 miniatures whilst I'm here, but there we go. Go up a little bit, down a little bit, turn left. We'll be fine. Whoa, flying drills, flying drills. This is the store you can pick up the cobble from. Yeah. Looks a bit like a tractor from this. I'm flying a drill. This is like Harry Potter 4.0, right? How'd you get around? On a drill. See? Let's get downstairs. Do 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 do. Oh, how you doing, buddy? And Crimson Matrix, welcome to the live stream, buddy. Thanks, guys, for kicking by. Thank you very much for all the support you guys have shown me over the last week or two with this. It's been most appreciated to see more people turning up to the live streams again. Now, I know it's only short-lived and people, some people only really care that Hydroneer gets paid, but I do play other games. I do. I play other games. Got Dredge next week. If you like Dredge, I'm going to be honest, the episodes are a little bit longer. Like, I've been... The first 2 episodes I've done, I didn't realise how long it was going to be. I've edited out episode 2. It's like, it's a little bit longer than normal, let's put it that way. And then there's another game I'm doing a demo of next week. So that should be fun. You've been here for 3 streams. I assume so. I moved from Ember Cradle to Mildew's Aquifer. It took me 5 hours to dismantle, move and reassemble my 6 drill setup. Really? What were you doing? It takes me... To take 6 drills apart and a setup from Ember, you just park your truck close and just stand on the back of your truck. So what you should have done is park next to your build, stand on the back of your truck and go click, 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 click. That's all you should have done. reasonably. Right, I've got to move my cart around the side because we need to put all the tool bags in. I need to tidy up soon as well. There's a lot of stuff on the floor. You love the auto source up. I think it's pretty cool. I can't take all the credit for it though. It's not just me. It was me and a few people in my Discord. When it all finished up, it was like, yeah, I'm using this in a video. It's cool. Oh yeah, the drills are in a big hole. That's the only thing you got to get out. I've done it. Most of the time I build on ember cradle, it's underground. So that one's full. That one's full. Hey. I think that one's full now. I do need to build a floor here because it's, yeah, there's holes in the floor. Up and at 'em. Right, leave me tool bags here. How many did I buy? I bought enough. There we go. We got enough. Right, let's pop this back over the other side. Yeah, most of the time I move from ember, I always build smaller ember now because I just let time's on my side on ember. It's quite nice. I currently fear the red grass area in Subnautica. I've never played Subnautica. I've never played it because I played Planet Crafter, which I gotta be honest, I really like Planet Crafter. And people keep telling me I should play Subnautica, but it's time. I don't. Again, it's another game I'd have to start and mess around with and all this other stuff, and I can't do that. Oh, we got 5,800. All right. I remember when that much clipping would have sent the cart. Oh man, it would have sent the cart, the truck, everything. You wouldn't have had a straight game. It would have just gone everywhere. I've got a spare one. Right, I'm just going to move this around the side. Let me just go and pick up all the rest of my pipes. As said, I've played this game for long enough. I remember when things were really bad in this game. So, yeah, I'm glad it all sort of works a lot better now. Let's put it that way. I would say at peak, this game was pretty awful. Like 1.2, 1.3. 1.3 sort of fixed quite a lot of the problems, but we were still having issues. I would say the game started getting fixed properly in about 1.6 when Max started to bring more people into playing, like building the game with him. That's when this game got much better. Like, that's just how it is, though. You know. I'm just sort of glad that he's able to do what he does now. You know, having a game that works is good. Advertising it through, you know, the way it's being done, it's perfect. Still needs it still needs tidying up here and there, you know, little bits and pieces, but I wouldn't say it's anything too bad anymore. This game has had its bad patch. I think now we're on the up. I think it's gonna be a long-term game. And that's why I'll always come back to it. I know I will go off and I'll play other games and I'll leave this game alone for months on end. You know, but there's always something in it. There's always something in Hydroneer that always makes me want to come back. And I think a couple of my friends, like Midnight Madness and a few others, are like, don't burn out playing this. It's like, I can't burn out playing Hydroneer. I don't know why. It just always brings me back. Hey Hybrid, how's my day? Doing good. I started playing at 1.3, I think, but my GPU wasn't good enough. No, yeah, the GPU problems in 1.3 were ridiculous. They were absolutely horrendous. Right. I think we're done with most of it. Actually, how much corestone have I got? Probably not a lot. £420. Considering I need 2,000... Oh no, it's 2,000 cloudium, sorry. A 700 weight onyx. That's a long grind. 700 weight onyx. And we've got 215. Oh. Hopefully, with the new tier 2 drills, it's just going to push it even more. The times where you made items explode when you tip the bucket. Oh man, I remember those. Like there were times I crashed my game from doing that. So yeah, it's all heartfelt. Right, so they're all connected. They're all connected. They're all connected. Let's. The only way I can test them making work is to turn them on. Just tier 2 for now. Tier 2. Turn on the water. Turn on the gems. Well, yep, we're all good. Go down here. All the way down. I've got to build all this out at some point. Okay, that one's not working. Stop that one. That one's now working, so that's okay. Oh, why won't you work that way around? Oh, that's going to bug me. Right. Everything else, are you working here? Oh no, that one. Did I actually turn that one on? It is on, but it's not. It's definitely not working. Okay. Right. Can I get on this belt and crouch? This is the problem with making this build, right? Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Just cross your fingers on this one. Oh, that's a little bit annoying. Do you know if Hydroneer will update the multiplayer system? No, that's never going to happen. Hey Albert, I just want to say thank you for all your videos. Help me with getting on the first automation. No problem, buddy. Thank you. I'm glad it all helps. Yeah, I've made my tier 2 room 4 blocks high so that the climb in the middle of my... Yeah, I do need to make it a bit higher, but at the moment I'm only having trouble with one drill and it's this one, so I think I know what's wrong with it, which is good. I mean, if I didn't know what was wrong with it, then I'd question how I know what I'm doing. I just need to get down. Right. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Okay. What we need to do there is just put the drill down. This is why I need to extend the roof. Take that up for now. Right. So where that globule is there, I need to put this shovelful like right underneath it. I might make a little bit of a mess right now, but it's not going to make too much of a mess because well, actually it will. Let me just chuck the conveyor belt back on and then we'll see if it works. Oh, I can't. I need to put the pipe in top as well. Joys of having problems. Let's go. No? Interesting. That is really, really annoying. It's mildly frustrating. So what I do need to do is I need to see this from the back, really. So I'm going to have to dig my way up through the roof. That one. That's why. It might work, it might not. I think I might have to rake the soil. Because I think what I've done... Actually, well, it's plugged in now. You missed the days of bringing dirt from the surface and having to... It wouldn't do it. Oh my god. The amount of people that have said that, it never used to happen. Yeah, I've spoken about this before to other people. That was a myth of Hydroneer. It's almost like the Mandela effect. I know it's very strange, but it's... yeah. It's working! And there we go. It's all working now. I got to put... oh, I didn't put the floor back in. What dig site I'm in? I'm in South Hope. My home away from home, I suppose. And there we go. So that's now working. Ah, there you go. My tier 2 system is now fully operational. Well, most of it is. Yeah, this is South Hope. So that's how fast things are moving up there, though, because all of that is core stone piping. So that's just how it is. I know what's wrong with it. Got to go. Yeah, it's all working now. Yeah, the machine's on. It was just where the dirt wasn't touching. The drum at the back's quite sensitive, so now it's working properly. It's the one thing I'm not a big fan of is the drum on the tier 2. It's always been a bit ropey. I think that's the best way I can describe it without being an absolute wanker about it. You just have to keep trying, unfortunately, and then it'll work. I distinctly remember that seeing videos of people doing it. I think both Dre and Blitz. Back in the days, right? So I'll explain why you saw that. Sorry, hold on. They are from early videos, like 1.2, when ore was like this big. Because if you watch one of my first videos I ever created was the ultimate guide to Hydroneer. Like it was 1.2, 1.3. Ore was massive, and it didn't matter where you dug it from. Back then, it would work, and you would get quite big pieces of gold. Over time, Max has reduced the size of the gold and evened it out when it came to top level dirt. So all these people who were taking dirt from the bottom of the tape and putting it on the top, they were just getting large pieces of gold because that's just how the game was. So if you watch, I did a couple of videos. 1.2 when I built like the massive gold pit, all that gold was like massive, but it was the same size as the stuff that was on top as well. And then when you can see the evolution of the game when the gold was getting smaller and smaller when it came to the top level soil. And this is where that myth came from. And it has been, I think I debunked it at one point. Basically, the game has always been, if you took soil from the bottom of any plot, it would always get better from the bottom. But if you took it to the top, wherever you laid the soil down, that was how big it was going to be. It was just going to be wherever you placed it. So when you see older videos of Hydroneer, when you got someone like Dre digging a piece of dirt from the bottom, taking it all the way to the top button to the drill, back then it didn't matter because the ore was so big that it was like massive balls of gold and massive balls of iron. That was the problem, and that's where the myth has come from. It's one of the best ones ever because people to this day still say, "Oh yeah, well what about these videos?" It's like they're really old videos. That's the problem with it. I hope that clears that up, because that's Hydroneer like myth 101, I think. Right, whilst I'm in them, I want to try setting one of these up. You alright? Oh no. Right. I can't do it because of this. I want to set up magnets. I mean, I can do it, but it just means I have to come round here to take the gold. Oh, it does go. No, that's all right. But yeah, that's where that myth comes from. Genuinely, it's funny because people still think it's true. That's what I find funny. I think that's what I find more funny about it. I mean, this works, but I did cut my own neck having not a lot of space here. So the idea, I need a T cable. So this is like how to just pull one gem out. Yeah, I suppose. So we need one of these. And we need a corner. I haven't got a corner, so I'll have to go and get one. Oh, hold on. I need the top magnet to work first, followed by the second magnet down here. I haven't got enough space for this. Not here. Oh no, I know I need the delay, but the problem I need the top magnet to work first, followed by the second. The problem with that is that, and then I need it to run. So I would need this to be a 2-second delay over the top one. It could have a blueprint system, it just won't. The only way to make that first, where can you find the hard hat? Creative mode. Or, yeah, if you want the hard hat to make stuff, you need to go into creative mode. I think I need a bit more space. I need to shunt everything backwards. This needs to go, I don't know. I think I need to make this conveyor belt needs to go round. I don't know what's going to happen. What happens without a delay? The magnet just pulls, and then you'll just get a bit of ore just floating around in the middle. Because what you need to do is this needs to go above, so this needs to go here. All right. So that's what happens without the delay. It just keeps picking up. Oh no, the mining helmet. Yeah, that's the hard helmet's in creative. The mining helmet's in Bridgeport stores. Oh, it's actually in the other store as well. So yeah, this one needs a 2-second delay. But I can't do a 2-second delay because I haven't got enough cable here. Unless I can I put a 2-second? I can't put a 2-second delay on the back, on the actual back of the magnet, can I? No. I can put one there, but that's not good enough. This is why you need more space. Or even then I need more space. I mean, the only way to do it, I have to have the lever here with a T cable here, 2-second delay up, and then it goes around. Put her straight the corner, then the lever. Well, yeah, but then I'm in the way of this. That's the problem I'm having now in my brain, right? Is this is too close to this to even do that. And then if I want to extend it, I'd have to take this out and move it back, which that's the lesser of two evils. Because this is just a loop. It would make more sense to remove that, but then I need to get into this, which means I'd move this that way a bit more, so I've got a bit more of a workshop. Oh, right, okay. I think that's what I'm going to be doing them. Okay, I will rebuild this at some point. This is what happens when you have too many like bits and pieces and you're like, I need to make all of this work. Yes, you do, but you haven't got enough room to make it all work. Okay, so what do? Make room. Cool. Is there an anti-magnet to push from the bottom? Yeah, there is, but you need to install mods for that. So if you like your achievements, you can't do it. The anti-magnet is what I used in my automated shop, automated farming. Okay. I mean, on the plus side of me doing this, it means that I'm working out converting my stuff for later as well, because this whole build was going to be all joined up and messing around with. So me doing this now means that it needed to be spaced out a bit more. I have a spare thing. Would you just let go? Right. Thank you. Alright, let's pop all this back together, shall we? I might need to go and get some more conveyor belts, but yeah, apart from that. To be fair, you won't get energy. It's one of those things. Okay, so I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need 4 conveyor belts. Let me just shut off tier 2. And then we'll be alright. So yeah, I've got to move the saw so it's more up here. And then the magnet is going to literally sit there. I need 2 straight cables here. And then I need the delays. To go there. And then I need a corner. I need some straights. So if I can get this one working, then you just copy and paste. That's all you got to do then. And then you've got full... So this one needs to go all the way to there. And then basically from here you would have full control over which gemstone you pull out of your thing. Which is pretty much why I'm doing it. Because occasionally if someone goes, I need an 18-pound emerald. Alright, cool. So I need to build an 18-pound emerald. So you go over to your emerald, you pull the lever, the emerald comes out, and then it gets chopped down by the saw, and then you can pick up by the saw, and then the rest of it will loop round. That's pretty much it. And then what I would do is I'd build my workshop here, so I could just go click with the saw onto here, done. Yeah. All the joys. This is everything. As I'm playing this, I'm learning how to set this all up, and that's the difference. It's like most of the time I would know how all this is going to work, but I don't, because it's a different build. It's not the one I had before. It's not the same build that I've built in the past. It's a different setup. This is why I haven't even advanced this one. I haven't like made a house for it. I haven't done anything, because I need to know how big everything is. Because in the last one I built around the end setup. With this, it's a different set, so I don't know. So yeah, that should work, and then it's there, so I'd have to turn it off. And then it's done. There you go. And that's all it needs. Right, let me just move my saw bits around now. Ooh, misses. Yeah, what? I'm just going to loop this through. I don't even need the extra this. Don't need the extra cable. Just stick it up next to it. It's fine. There we go. Would a button work here instead of a lever? You need a way of turning it off. A button only just clicks things on, for what I've seen. That's all it does. So when this works now, you go click. It should pick that up. So that it's not going to do it now, is it? I think I know why. I'm going to have to do a reset. So, for some obscure reason, this works. You would need to pulse it, yeah. So, season 3, load. I keep my old save though, because season 4 was like... Yeah, season 4 was a big thing. Well, season 2, sorry. So that should work. 2-second delay, boom. And then you come over here and you go click, and then it drops down onto the conveyor belt, and then you're done. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Now what you would do is you'd have I can't remember where you would put the flip cable, so it would just auto turn off. I can't remember where you put it. Anyone remember? Because I don't. I'd have to bring up my old circuit, so this would just turn itself off. Or would that be just on the end of this one? You just put a flip cable. I can't remember where I'd put it. This is the worst part. I've done this before. This is why when people say, "Oh, you should build logic," is like I don't remember things. This is why I don't remember things. It would be on the end after the delay. The problem with that is that it would. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. I need to find my build. Hold on. What I need to do is I need to find my video of when I did auto fishing. Right, I'm going to just search for it. I automated fishing. don't need to see the advert. I don't need to see my... I just need to find out the end. That's all I need. That's all I need. Just the ending. So I had it on a button loop. Oh no, it was a lever. Pull the lever, fish go up, fish go across. And then, yeah, all I would... Oh my god, all I did was turn it off. So it's not that video, it's my other video. Because the other one was the furnace burner. So yeah, that's probably it. I think I need to find the other video I had of it. I made a blast furnace. Hydroneer. QB, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. That's the auto smelter. That's crafting. That's my guy. Wow. Okay. Oh, there it is. The blast oven. So how did I do this so that it would just let go of them, or did I? I don't think I did it. I think Dre did. So... So I know Dre did one and he extended it. So I'm literally just trying to fight. I can't remember how to set up the end of the the button. I was just playing with this. Yeah, this is something I'm annoyed at now. I can't remember the last bit I need. There's loads of Easter eggs in Hydroneer. Or are you talking about an actual Easter egg? Because if you're talking about an actual Easter egg, I have no idea. So all he did was put... Oh, okay. I think I know what I've got to do. I think. I mean, the only other thing this is going to do is I need to... I just started a new save. Welcome. From different creators on YouTube. So Easter eggs are in the game. Their names are in the game. Because I'm in the game. The only way that I can think about doing this would be to have this on a delay loop and then have another one down here would be a flip, so it would turn the signal off. So I need to extend this out one more here. Oh, come on. I'm useless at doing this. There you go. Still streaming? Yeah. Right. So I don't know if this will work. I don't think it's going to work. So I'm just trying this, but I genuinely think this probably won't work. This is something I'm just going to have to learn, I think, which is fun. Okay, so that's going to go up there. That's going to turn that on. And then this one's going to delay through. But I need to turn this off. I'm going to have to go up one. Seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? Right, so that's that up there. I need to take my cart. I need some money because we haven't got any. Come with me. So there's that, right? Okay, so if you want to know where all the Easter eggs, like the names of creators in this game, there's one in Burnscroft. So Burnscroft, there's one there. There's one in the snowy town, the snowy exchange place. That was a fun one. There's one at Icehelm. There's one in Icehelm. There's one under the truck, and there's one. Yeah, where's the other one? There's one under the bridge. I think that's it. I haven't bought it yet. So this is why I keep saying to people I'm useless with logic, because I forget all the time. How you doing, Bama? Thank you very much for kicking by, bud. Yeah, 99% of the people in the Hydroneer Discord are there they help each other out. They show off their builds and bits and pieces. You do get the one or two people who, for lack of a better word, seem not to understand how to do certain things. I think that's the best way you can describe it. Let me just turn this off a sec. Right. So how this should work. That comes up. Goes across. and then cuts off itself. Okay, so that's literally how it has to be done. Alright, done. And then to reset the circuit, you just turn it off. That's because, okay, yeah. That's fine. So that's going to keep pulsing now because it's running, it's on a circuit, which is a pain in the arse. This is why I don't like logic. Alright. It never does what I want it to do. Never. So the only way to stop that is to run a diode that way. Which means I have to go and buy a diode. Do you have the movement mod? No. I don't have any mods on. I have no mods. So the diode will go on the route on here because I need two diodes. One to go one way, one to go the other, but then to stop the circuit from pulsing. I sent your friend. Yep, I accepted it today, mate. I saw it come up. I was like, hey, yeah, he wants to be. Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry. Right, so I need the diodes. Diodes to keep the circuit going one way. Oh, need to put money in pot. God damn it! Right, there we go. Put money in pot. Fantastic. Go. There we go. Let's go. Boom. Up. How's the gameplay going with the new update? I like it. I've been, well, I mean, I think I'm partially biased because I've been playing Hydroneer for so long, but genuinely liking it. It's just trying to figure out things that I haven't used for so long. My brain doth not work. Not like this, at least. So, you need a diode here. And I need to put a diode up here to stop the signal repeating on itself. Can you play two player? Yes. One player has to use a keyboard and mouse. The other one has to use a controller. Okay. I'm going to have to put soul. Right. Right, that should clean the circuit off. Am I using, I mean, that's a flip-flop cable. Should I just be using it? I should just be using a flip cable, shouldn't I? Let me just go and get the other cable. Does two-player have to be on the same PC? No. For what I understand as well, if you're playing two-player, the other person doesn't even have to hold the game. Because they're loading into your... they're on your Steam's friends. So you should be able to just play the game with a friend who hasn't got the game. That's how I understand it. And I'm pretty sure that's what Max has said as well. But obviously, support the dev. Buy your own copy of the game. So this is the one that I think it should be. Turns an incoming logic value from into 1, then 0, then 1, then 0. No, because that's repeating it. So that's pulsing. So the flip cable is right. I'm just dumb. So I'm right on that bit. That's fine. That's fine. Then we're all right. And I think I'm only 10 subscribers away from 17,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do it. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You get barely any notifications from the from YouTube. You'll be alright. Try reversing one of the flip cables. I can fix your logic if you level. No, I'll figure that out myself. You can go in the Hydroneer section to the Discord. Badunk. I've put the save in the Hydroneer section. You can literally download this save. I mean, at this point, I might as well just turn it off myself. You're on an achievement hunt. Yeah, I'm not spending 5 hours doing a game.
Huh?
I can't remember how to crouch anymore as well. Oh, there we are. Right. Alright, let me just turn this off. Turn the water on. Do the compressor. Right, so that's compressed, blah, 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 blah. Click the button. It's almost like for some reason the magnets don't want to work on a second time. What's my PC spec? Ryzen 3700X. A X570S motherboard. No, not an S, just a normal one. 32 gig of Corsair, 3200 megabyte RAM, a 2060 Super graphics card, and a Fantex case to hold it all in. And the power supply is like, I think I've got a 750 power supply now. I was running on a 550 because my system's not that hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to work on like cabling for this one. But that's basically the plan, is to just do this. I think I don't know what I've done wrong, but it's not. Obviously, this isn't working either. I mean, peace out, Q8. Is it Q8 or QB? Have a good one, bud. See, that now should be dropping, right? Thank you very much for subscribing, matey. Most appreciated. Ah, dear. Yeah, it's going to be one of those, I have to figure this out. Unfortunately. Bit of a bummer. Maybe it might. I wonder if it'll work better with a button. And I've got spare buttons. Maybe it is because of the lever. My friend, could you take a screenshot of your setup and send it to me? Pretty good for you. Literally, I just need to work. You need to work out how this works. But I genuinely think it's like, well, I mean, look, that's it. But there we go. That's my thing I need to sort out. I know there's people in the Discord that will help, because they're all pretty nice. It's very strange that this magnet keeps stopping to pick. It doesn't pick it up, which it should be. You could put a delay at the start of the power. There is no power. I don't know. I think I might just do it manually so I don't even have to worry about it, you know. My problem is I think about how to do stuff, and then I'm going to sit here for hours trying to figure this. Speaking of the Discord, is your Discord the official? No, my Discord is not the official Hydroneer Discord. Max's Discord, the Foulball Hangover one, is the official. I'll figure it out at some point, maybe. Go from there. So that should pick that gem up, put it on there, and put it on there. Done. That's what should happen. What I will do is I'll go for a load of Hydroneer stuff. I may even see if I can get hold of Kryptonite and see if he knows. Have you tried creating a setup before putting the magnets on? And that's the problem right there. It's like as soon as it works once, I need a way of resetting it. But I can't. And that's why I use levers. See, works now. See, keep it simple, things work. Put too much complicated stuff in, and for some reason for me it just doesn't work. Mac, how you doing, bud?
Huh?
I'll leave it here just in case I do. Not a problem. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is for you. Right. Yeah, it's just weird. But that's the plan. I want to set this up to be automated, so I just go click and then it all works. And I'll have to try and find that build. There's, I don't know, probably Steve's got it. Where's my Discord? Where is the Hydroneer Discord? There it is. Hydroneer Discord. I've put that in the nerd lounge just as something goes. I don't know why my game crashes after 5 minutes. Too much stuff. For me, it's literally midnight. Yeah, it's midnight's getting close to me. It's half 11 now. I wonder if one of the nerds will get back to us. Because in the Hydroneer Discord, there's literally the thing called Hydroneer Nerd. I'm hoping maybe it's like someone's going to get back to us on that. Right. Should we go and do a quest? There's one in Bridgeball, so we'll go and check that out. Pulse or looping. There's one quest. I believe it's this one. I will start learning these guys' names at some point. That's a good quest. Right, we'll do this because this is a good quest. Oh, I need conveyor belts as well, don't I? Yeah. Right, we need. I've got to start nailing things down. Right, we need what, 4 or 5 belts? Let's go and get some conveyor belts quick. Bama boy, thank you very much. Oh yeah, no, yeah, gun kill, he's gone.
Come have a gander.
I'll take one for luck. And thankfully, Steve's coming to the rescue. So I think Steve's going to build it quick and he's going to screenshot it. So we're going to I'm going to basically be copying from him. And then I'm going to screenshot it and I'm going to keep it. And they'll be like, it's all good. And then when it comes, because I'll probably end up making a video at some point about everything I'm building here. It'll be alright. Oh, I'm so, actually, okay, we only needed 4. It's fine. I had the 1 for luck. 1 for luck was good enough. So yeah, tomorrow I'm probably going to be back on here. We're actually going to be doing some stuff tomorrow. Like this is taking its sweet freaking time, basically. Oh no, someone's just got me into discussion. Why am I being tagged everywhere? Oh, okay, someone in Discord's just tagged me up. Jan, how you doing? Welcome to live stream. Right. Okay, so while I'm waiting, where's my quest? That'll go in the bone pile for now. So 154 weight, 164. So if I just make 2 lots of 164 weight of these. 1, 6, 4, enter. Pull the water. Stick the gold out. Go gold. And then I'll just stick it on the loop and go around again. You're from Poland, so it's late in yours. Oh dear. Yeah. So I'll build 2 bars, heat these bad boys up. Bosh. Hello there, Hybrid and people. How are you doing? James, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for kicking by. Soulkeeper. What is up, dude? Alright, and what was the gem I needed for this? A 76 weight sapphire. Nice. £76 sapphire. That's a good size sapphire, that is. Yeah, if you've got a lot of stuff laying around as well, yeah, that would kill you. Oh crap. He's not gonna really worry. This is golden gold. Unless this guy is absolutely arsey about this, this should work. If he declines this because one gold bar was in the wrong place, I'll have to make another one. It just means I'll sell this one and I'll do another one.
I'd like you to make me something.
I can see you. Hello.
Thanks. I'm well chuffed.
Cheers, bud. I don't. Maybe I got that right by off luck. So that's all right. Do 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 do. Not bad. I made 1,600 off that. This channel account is my okay. Button on there. Like that. That's how I'm filtering my water. Your game keeps crashing. You uninstalled all the mods. If you've started a new game, are you sure you've uninstalled them all? And the reason why it might be crashing is, I don't know, because if you start a new game, you haven't got anything laying around. It might just be best to install the game. Yeah, verify. Burnscroft's got a mission. I think I might. Oh. Basically, go onto the game, go down to the settings section. Okay. Right, let's have a see if I can build this then. So. Henry. Yeah, if you want to see everything I've built and everything, it's all, I do it all through videos and everything basically. Oh, it's saving. Yep, okay. Right, let me just send him this. That's okay, I just sent you the screenshot. So you put a delay down the bottom as well. Okay. Oh no, you put a diode facing that way. Were there always a graveyard next to the river? Yes. There used to be names on some of the stones. They were like the original people that helped Max do like the original versions of Hydroneer. This is the one I saw earlier today. It seems a bit messy. Yeah. Yeah, I think that one's too messy. Well, Gamer, you can take that up with Steve. He put that in. I don't think it needs a diode, personally. But. See, and then this happens all the time as well. You can never get it out of the epoxy thing. So you have to reset it every time.
Huh?
Yeah, that one's sick. I mean, as in, like, that's just disgusting. Interesting. I think I'm just going to have to button this for now. See, now it ain't working because no, I don't like this. This is why I just use crappy levers. I think I'm just going to stick with having a lever and just making it simple for myself. And then it doesn't bloody work because it's already been reset. I don't know. Ah!
Huh? Huh?
Yep. Oh man, just chuck it up in the Hydroneer Discord if you got a few. But man, I did this the other day. I even had this on one of my actual builds as well. Did it in one of my practice builds as well, and it worked. And now every time I do this, it just doesn't pick up out the bin all the time. So the only way to make it out of the bin is you have to come out, go to the main menu, go back into the game, and then it almost like it resets itself. And I don't understand why. Yeah, here you go. So this is the one, part 2. I'll show you. I had this working. This is what annoys me sometimes about this game, right? Is that you can set up all this crap. Look, I've already done this once, and it worked. I literally did this on a 1 second delay and it worked. Well, you got a 3 second. One up there, one up there, one there. That's it. That's all I did with this. And then when you could pull the switch, so you'd pull your lever here, it would pick up the stones, run them across, and then in order to drop them, I literally would have to do this. And that's it. That's all I'd have to do. Right, but in my game, I can't do that. I think it's got something to do with the T cable. Which I'm probably, actually I'm going to guess at this point that's probably the reason. Because all this is just one circuit. It's just everything. The T cable itself is... yeah. I think it's this. Genuinely. So... oh, let me just shut down. Oh, well, I'm in the nerd lounge, that's fine. Okay. I need a corner. Your delay is on the side of that build. No, don't nuke it. As said, right, I haven't really... I've built things like this in the past and it's easy. But, for some reason, it's just not clicking through. So, I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to actually sit here and try and work this out. I mean, admittedly, I need to do it quite quickly because I want to go to bed today. That'd be quite nice. Right, should only need a few more like corners, and then most of it is straight. If this fixes it, then this will be the problem. Peace out, Henry. Have a good one, bud. Right, so one there. If this works, then I'm just going to leave it as it is, and I'm just going to be like, screw it, it can stay, then it's fine. So, I need my delays. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to get the other one and put it there. And then I'm going to take this out, and I'll move this across, so we take up less space. Oops. I don't think it's going to work. Where's the gemstone? There it is. So it's right in the middle. Pull the lever, and it turns itself off. Done. There you go. Now it doesn't work again. Yeah, same. Look. That circuit's on, man. It's almost like it only works once, and then it just completely just stops. I don't know. Why do you even need delays? Well, because you have to pick up the one first. You pick up this one first. So once you've picked this one up, and then this one pulls, so it takes like a second or two to pick it up. Yeah, well, apparently the magnets just stop. The delays there are just to like safeguard it, really. That's literally why I'm doing it. That's how I did it before. That's why I'm saying it seems like the cables are somehow storing. Yeah. Rightio. Well, what I'll do then, give me a second. We'll take this off. It's going to go on a long trip now. Try adding a number pad to the zeroing on the line. As the one that pulls on the side when the pull's up enough. I'd rather just have that actual control of it. I think that, yeah, I mean, I mean, the only way to really test it is if someone like did exactly the same setup as what I've got and we're done. I like the delays. It gives me peace of mind. They're staying. Come on down. Bump. I love the fact that core stone makes things go really, really fast. Right. So we're going to pull the lever. And that's all good. And then they're done. And there we go. Screw it. That's how I'm going to do it. Done it. If I can just find a way of turning this off after a couple of seconds, we're alright. I suppose if I add... Oh. Nah, I'll be alright. Screw it. I think that's just how I'm going to do it. That's just for me. I personally don't give a damn. Does it work? Yes. I'm all good? Yes. Then fine. But this one has to go first, then that one. So, yeah. Alright, cool. At least I've got that working now. You only need delays to turn it in, to turn it off after X seconds. Yeah, but where would I put that? That's what I'm getting at. You see what the bug is, okay? Are you thinking that because every time you put it into the actual compressor by hand, it doesn't recognise that there's something there? Yeah. Alright, okay. That's fair. Yeah, buddy. Oh, now we've got a debate going on. I have the same issue. Nice. Right. For God's sake. Right, guys. I'm going to have to go now because my child is now thrown up on the carpet. I will catch you later. Have a great evening. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Steve and Gamer, I'll be in Discord tomorrow. I'll have a chat with you then. Bye-bye for now, guys.